Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Friday. Do I need to do the Friday dance again? Okay, I will. It's Friday. Okay, that's it. Real quick, man, it's Friday and it's the wifey's birthday. So if you guys could continue, thank you so much helping me tell her happy birthday. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. So today, I report about the Fred VanVleet wanting, to get paid, and rightfully so. I got some different reactions from that, but also there's other things that came out of that interview that I found very, very interesting. And so I'm gonna play you guys a clip here. I'm gonna let you guys hear a clip here from Fred VanVleet on the trading of Demar Derozan for Kawhi Leonard. Listen up, guys.
What was your thought process when you first heard about the Kawhi trade?
I was mad as shit. I was hot. Like Demar is grown into be a really close friend of mine. So I was hurt. I was with Demar in Vegas a week before that for Summer League. And we had spoken, and I don't know if this story's been told, but I think Nick had just got the job, so we always have these team dinners and stuff at Summer League, and so we had a lot of the team there. I think Demar got all NBA second team or something like that. So Nick is doing his thing. They pulled Demar up in front of the whole restaurant, hey, congrats to Demar. And basically Nick was challenging him, we're gonna make Demar play defense this year. He's going to become a better three-point shooter and all these things, and we're going to run it back and win next year. LeBron left, we're good. So that's the mindset going into it. You know what I'm saying? And happened between him and Masai and the management. I can't speak to that. I wasn't around that, but I just know my perspective of it was all right, cool. We're gonna run it back with this team. We were more than good enough to go to the finals that year. We just couldn't get past LeBron, and I was hurt. There was a lot of stuff going on, but I just remember being ready to get back at it with that same group. We were close. We had the bench mob. We had all those guys, and then boom, just like that, Demar. Not only Demar was Jakob Poeltl, and that was the one that hurt me too, because that was my guy off the bench. Talking about a five that's running, blocking shots, don't want the ball, setting screens, doing it all. And so I was like, damn. And all we kept seeing was Kawhi don't want to come. That was the only thing after that, was he doesn't want to go to Toronto. I was like, man, we traded for this guy. He don't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So then when he got there, it was a little time, took a little time to integrate him into what we had going on. But it worked out for us, I guess.
Well, needless to say, it definitely worked out. It brought him their first championship in franchise history. But interesting about that is, we seen the hurt from DeMar DeRozan, right? We knew that he wasn't happy about the trade. He accepted it, but it hurt. And to hear, Fred VanVleet, Steady Freddy, to hear him, echo that same sentiment, and what I found interesting was, obviously Nick Nurse didn't know this was going to happen, because he was having a dinner telling DeMar DeRozan how they about to run this whole offense through him. Hey, this about to be your show. We about to run it back. LeBron is not. This was right. LeBron was going to the Lakers, so the East was wide open, and and they're planning for it. They're happy. They're excited, and then all of a sudden, he's gone. And also I like the fact that what he pointed out, Kawhi didn't even want to be there, and it tells you a lot about this team. It tell you what their journey was to get to that championship. Now I know this is old. Now Kawhi's in LA, where he's presumably happy at, blah blah blah. But I just always was curious about this dynamic, how the players felt. How did they? Was everyone heard of? Was this seamless transition? It really wasn't. And they heard the rumors just like everyone else heard the rumors. Kawhi Leonard don't want to be in Toronto. He didn't want to be in Toronto. And the players were like, well, you know, he don't even want to be here. Why are we doing this trade? It's dumb. It's stupid. On the flip side of that, you got like DeMar DeRozan, who was loved in Toronto, who loved being in Toronto, being ushered out for this guy on what we now know to be a 1-year rental, with the hopes of keeping him there. But you know, it was just interesting to me, and I want to talk about this a little bit because we have to always understand when we're giving these players, crap about wanting to play with who they want to play with and team with who they want to team with. Oh, you want to go play with your friends. The NBA ain't the same. But nobody says nothing when an organization makes the best decision for the organization. So I'm not criticizing the organization, but don't criticize the players either. That's all I'm saying here. The organization made a decision. They were literally sitting down with DeMar DeRozan, tell him, "Hey, you're good to go. You're the future. You know, we're gonna run this thing through you. You're good." And then he's gone. Do you blame the organization? No. It got him a championship. Don't blame the organization. But my same thing is when these players want to go play with whoever. Let's say LeBron want to play with AD, or Kawhi want to play with George, or Durant want to play with Kyrie. Don't get mad at these players when they do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at, and another point I want to hit on with the Toronto Raptors, when you look at someone like Usama Ujiri, he's not going to sit pat and be comfortable just being a possible. He want to make the necessary moves to get the team a trophy, to win a championship. And that's why when it comes to running the organization, he's considered one of, if not the best in the NBA right now. Like I don't think he's never cared about a popularity contest. I think he loved being loved. Don't get me wrong, but he's loved for his results, not just who he is. He's loved because you trust the fact that he's gonna make a move, even though the move you might not see it in the beginning. He's gonna make the right move to try to continue to build his team and be a contender. You know, this interview was really, really interesting to me. So I broke down several different pieces from it, but the one of the things too is I think it's highlight the transitional road the Raptors had to go to get through that to get to that championship. And salute to them. Salute to the management for having the guts and the wherewithal to do it. Salute to the players for adjusting, saying, "Hey, this is what it is. This is what we got. Let's go." And because it's one thing. It's one thing when a person is traded and you go, "Oh, okay, that makes sense," or "Oh, he got traded for this reason," or blah blah blah, right? But it's another thing when you trading someone that is loved, someone that is really liked in the locker room, for someone who is presumed to not even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to the Toronto Raptors. That's why that championship was so special for them, because it wasn't an easy road. You got to remember that they had just got rid of a coach, I think, who was considered like coach of the year or something like that. And then you bring in this guy, and then you bring in Kawhi. Get rid of Demar. It was a lot. So hats off to them. But I just wanted to give a unique perspective on that, because it was something that I don't think people recognize the what that team went through to get to that championship. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.